So as we discussed that, we have that different types of filters. Let's connect to the filter concept. So how many types of filters we have it? Different types is extract filter, okay, source level filter, data source level filter, dimension filter, measure filter, okay, context filter. So in the order, context should be next to the data source level filter, then dimension and measure, and we can go with the table calculations. Okay, these are the order of the filter execution. In between we have the LODs, unsites, and we have groups. These all will become, okay. Mainly filter order is this, okay. So just go for what is the use of the filter. What is mean by filter? Can anyone tell me what is mean by filter?
We have restricted the some data by using the filters.
We can restrict the data whichever we want instead of getting all the data.
According to me, if we want to see a more summarized data, exactly what we are looking or look into, we can filter and we can see that.
Yeah. So as a, we restrict the unwanted data into the particular visualization. Okay, which data we don't want into that particular visualization, that we can go for filter it out. Data, it's like simple filtering. So data we are going to be restrict which we don't want in the particular visualization. Okay, so that is the called as filter. The filter shelf is here. Okay, what on basis of which field you want to filter your data, you simply drag and drop into the filter shelf. Okay, on basis of which field you want to filter it out. So simply drag that field and drop it into the filter shelf. We can filter the data. Okay. First visualization, you can go for category and take that sales. Category and sales. Okay. What we have it here, category wise sales. Different categories we have furniture, office supplies, and technologies. So I don't want to show that technology in my list. From the into visualization, I don't want this technology. From the category, I want to get it only furniture and office supplies. I want to display only furniture and office supplies. I don't want this technology. What can we do? Okay,
Drag the category into filters.
drag the category into filter shelf. Okay, we have the multiple options here. Okay, uncheck that technology. I don't want that technology. Just select it furniture, office supplies. Apply. Okay, can we see that? Only two categories we can see, furniture and office supply. Okay, only two categories I have it, furniture and office supplies. Clear? I filtered on category. I filtered on category. Next sheet, I can go for new sheet and I take the subcategory wise sales. I have the different subcategories wise sales. So the better format is always format your data into the ascending or descending order. Okay, and make it as make it the values are visible because it will give the uh, proper information. Okay, which is the highest value, which is the lowest value, and you can get easily understand that. Okay, so I have a different subcategories here. So I want to get display that which are the subcategories related to the uh, technology. I want to get to see that which are the subcategories related to technology category. So what I need to do that only technology related subcategories I want to display in this visualization.
We can sort that.
Sorry.
We can put the filter
Yeah. Which field we can put into the filter?
subcategory.
Subcategory.
Sorry.
Category.
Category.
Category filter.
Subcategory using the subcategories so we can do that, but
Sub
it's difficult to identify the items related to the category
category.
technology.
Category field we can do that
Yeah.
because
If we drag the category into filter shelf, it is easy to identify it. Drag the category into filter shelf and select only technology. Apply. Okay. Now can you see that only phones, matching accessories, and copiers. Only these can be get displayed, which is related to the technology field. Okay. So if you want to go for drag that subcategory, as we need to identify this, which are related to the related to this technology: phones, missions, accessories, and copiers. Okay, then you can do that. So you can drop it out, drag the subcategory. How can you identify this particular subcategories belong to the technology? We don't know it, right? It is difficult to identify it. That's why what we do is, what is the higher level of it, drag it into filter shelf. I take the technology, apply. Okay, okay, this is easy. Okay, whereas I have the manager 1, manager 2 are there is a crowd of employees are there. Just go for filter with manager 1 employees. You cannot pick the all employees from the manager 1 employee. It's a difficult. You can filter with the M1 who are belongs to M1, come this side, then easily to filter it out, right? So that's why we can make it as technology. You can drag the category into filter shelf, and you can see that related data in my visualization. Is it clear?
Yes.
Clear.
Okay. Yeah. Next, let's go for create category, subcategory, and sales. I'm using two here. I have the category and subcategory. Okay. Okay. I have a category and subcategory by sales. So this is the category. Which are the subcategories belongs to that particular category? We can see here. Office supplies and technology. Okay. I want to bring that here as well into the view, or you can go with a segment. I want to take the segment also into here columns. Okay, you can see that category, subcategory wise sales is segment wise. We have the three segments: consumers, corporates, home offices. Consumer, corporate, home offices. So I want to see only corporate segment. I want to see that only corporate segment into my visualization. Which field I need to drag into filter shelf?
Category.
Segment, corporate, I want in my filter.
Segment.
Okay, segment.
Segment.
Segment needs to drag into filter shelf
Yeah.
and filter on, select
Corporate.
only corporates. Okay, apply. Okay, only corporates we can get a display here. Okay,
Srinivas,
category.
can you explain again? Using, I mean, what is from the
So
beginning?
here I am taking that category and subcategory, Raju. It's like category and subcategory wise sales.
Mhm.
At the same time, I have the different segments are there. You can see consumers, corporates, home offices. These are the segments we have it. From these
Okay.
three segments, I want to get to display only corporates. I don't
Mhm.
want to consumers and home offices in my visualization.
Mhm.
Okay, only corporates I want to get displayed.
So how did this automatically become bar graph? And it was text graph, right?
By
And
default, when you drag the measure into that columns, you can get the bar chart. Okay, so let me clear this. So anytime double click on the subcategory, and if you drag the measure into columns, by default it will get the horizontal bars. Okay, rows or columns, you can see that my measure in the columns, subcategory in the rows, you can get the bar chart. If you swap it, it's a vertical bars. Okay, so
okay.
just show you one more option here. If you drag the double click into the subcategory into, automatically fall into the rows. If you double click on the measure, if you double click on the measure, automatically it will fall into the text marks, text shelf. Okay, then it will build a text table. It will build the text table when you double click it from the fields. Okay, if manually you drag the measure into columns, manually you drag the measure into
Becomes
columns, you
bar
can get
graph.
the
Bar graph.
horizontal bars. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Sir, how to convert it back to a text table?
Either you can drag the sum of sales into label or
Okay.
text, or you can go for drag it back to columns.
Done.
Or here we have the show me option, right? Go for in the show me, there is a text table option. First view. Click on it, it's automatically converted to it,
Done, sir. Okay, sir.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
simple. Based on this view, so we are changing. So sum of sales you drag into the columns, you can get the horizontal bar. Same sum of sales you can drag into the labels, it will get the text table. Okay, again you want to convert it, just go for this view, horizontal bar, click on it, we can get the horizontal bar. I want to convert into the text table, click on it, text table. I want to build a pie chart, click on pie chart, you can get the pie chart as well. Okay, clear this?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
clear.
Okay, all right. So here, so far what we did is we drag that category into the filter shelf and technology category into filter shelf and drag that segment. Here we are going to be drag the segment field into filter shelf and taking only corporates. Okay, this is also segment, filtering the segment. So if you drag the dimension field into filter shelf, that's we can call it as a dimension filter. If you drag the dimension field into filter shelf, you are filtering on a particular dimension field, that's we can call it as a dimension filter. You are filtering on a dimension field, that's called a dimension filter. Okay, what is mean by measure filter then? What is mean by measure filter then? I have a subcategory wise sales. I have a subcategory wise sales here. Okay, subcategory wise sales here. If I drag my sales into filter shelf, so why I'm dragging my sales into filter shelf is I want to see that my sales, where sales is in between 1 lakh to 2 lakh, the sales between 1 lakh to 2 lakh, which are the subcategories are getting sales between 1 lakh to 2 lakhs. I want to see only those subcategories. I want to see that where the sales of these subcategories between 1 lakh to 2 lakh, the sales between 1 lakh to 2 lakh, only those subcategories I want to see in this visualization. How you can get that? So then you need to drag the sales into filter shelf. Okay, sum of sales, the aggregation rule we apply sum of. So next, so the range would be defined here. You can specify that the value starting is
1 lakh.
1 lakh and I want to get the end is 2 lakh. In between I want it, right? 1 lakh to 2 lakh. So the data which is there in 1 lakh to 2 lakh, we can get display in the visualization. See this, these are the elements, these are the subcategories showing the sales between 1 lakh to 2 lakh. Is it clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, this is we can call it as a measure filter. If you drag the measure field into filter shell, on top of that measure filter you are filtering the data, that's we can call it as a measure filter. Okay, yes, we can call it as a measure filter. Okay, dimension filter and measure filter, both we can call it as normal filters. Okay, both we will call it as normal filters. The normal filter means the filter can apply to only that particular worksheet. Dimension measure filters are normal filter. The filters which we can apply to this only that particular worksheet. The filters can work on only that particular sheet level. When you go for new sheet, that filter should not be there. The filter shelf is empty. Okay, clear? The filters are empty. Okay, the filter, normal filter, dimension filter and measure filters can work at sheet level. Only that filter will work on the sheet level. When you go for new sheet, that filter cannot be applied. Clear this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Let's go for, can we apply the multiple filters to the visualization? Yes, let's go for category, subcategory wise sales. I have it. Okay, category, subcategory wise sales, and each year wise or month wise I want to bring it. Take the order date as well. Okay, category and subcategories year 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021 data I have it. Okay, so as per my requirement, I want want to see only 2020, 2021 data in my visualization. I don't want 2018 and 19. I don't want 2018 and 19. I want to get it 2020, 2021 only. So how we can get that only 2020, 2021?
Drag the order date into filters.
Drag the order date into filter shelf. On top of which level we are filtering? Year level.
Yes.
2018, 2019. I don't want it. So you can select the year option here. Okay, remaining all options, anyhow we can go for see that. First you can select the year option. Click next. So which years I don't want it? I don't want the 2020 and 2021. Sorry, 2018, 2019 I don't want it. 2020, 2021 data I want to get displayed. Apply. Okay. Can you see that? Only 2020, 2021 data. At the same time, I want to see only office suppliers data. I don't want furniture and technologies. Furniture and technologies are not required. I want to see that office suppliers data
Office
only.
supplies.
Okay, drag the category onto filter shelf, uncheck this technology and furniture. Okay, one more option here, exclude. What is mean by exclude? What are the items are selected, those can be excluded. If we check this box, what are the items are selected, those can be excluded. Just check this exclude option. See this furniture, office supply, all are excluding from the visualization. So generally for our requirement, which one I want to get display in my visualization?
Furniture.
Which one I want into my visualization?
Office supplies.
Office supplies, right? Then you need to uncheck this. So only office supplies can be displayed in the visualization. Remaining two can be excluded from the visualization. Okay. Apply. Okay. Now you can see only office supplies should be there. So what are the selection you do that can be excluded? This exclude option you want to use it. Simple. Exclude is selected. Selected items can be excluded from the visualization. Exclude is empty. The empty one will be excluded from the visualization. Now which one we can get into the visualization?
Office supplies.
Office supplies.
So office supplies will display in the visualization.
No, because we are not excluded. Furniture
Yeah.
and technology will come to the visualization.
Yeah, furniture and technology get visualized in the will bring into the visualization. See this, furniture and technology will be here. So simple logic, understand that. Simple logic here. Exclude. Exclude means I want to exclude data. So empty boxes are there. Here my exclude also empty box, right? So then empty ones are get excluded. If you check it, those can be included into the visualization. Okay, if you enable this exclude option, what are the selection you did, those can be excluded.
Office supplies.
Okay, in this case only office supplies get display in the visualization. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Clear.
Okay, simple logic. If it is enable, if you enable this, so which cases we can go for it? Simply I want only the particular one I want to be excluded, then go for excluded. Check this one I am excluding it. Okay, apply. Okay. Say this. So category edit. Okay, if you three selected, three can be excluded from here. If you want to exclude, it's writing off, there is a line writing off, right? That's called excluding. If you uncheck it, what are the selection would be in the visualization?
All three.
Uncheck that, it
Furniture,
can be
office supplies. Only here two. Furniture and office
yes,
supplies.
apply. Okay, only that can be. So like this you can apply the multiple filters into it. So multiple filters you can apply on the same worksheet. Okay, so I want to see the particular region level of data in this particular report. So I want to bring that only central region data in this visualization. What central region, the central sorry, region filter I don't want to into the visualization. Anywhere I don't want to show it. Okay, region is not required to the show it in the visualization, but I want to apply filter on the region. the region, central region only I want to get the data. Then you can go for drag the region filter. Where is my, go for geographic, drag the region into filter shelf. Okay, I want to select only central region data I want to display it. Select it, apply. Okay, see that I have that only central region related data in the visualization. So like this you can apply the multiple filters. Like this you can apply the multiple filters. Clear this?
Clear.
But region,
Sir,
but
one small doubt, sir.
yeah,
So, difference between the filter and exclude. See, if we are selecting only filter, then we are getting whatever we are selecting. And if
yeah,
we are excluding, we are other than excluded, we are getting the same thing. Then what is the
exactly.
difference between filter and exclude, sir?
No, no, exclude option also in the filter. The exclude option is there in the filter itself. There is
Right?
exclude is not a different. These are all the filters, right? The exclude option we have in the filter itself. It's not a difference.
No, my
Yeah,
doubt is,
see,
see, sir,
yeah,
if we are not selecting east, south, and west, we are getting only central in the visualization,
yeah,
right? And that is one thing. Even if we select the central, east, south, west, and exclude east, south, west, then also the visualization will be the same.
same. So different option we have it exclude the data. Suppose here I have the 100 rows of data is there.
Okay,
Okay,
okay. Acha.
okay. Selecting 100 rows, that simply you can exclude that particular one. Okay, you can select whom you are excluding. Other all I want to exclude it, only one I want to select it. Either you
Okay,
need to find this particular one, right?
okay, okay.
Yeah,
ठीक है sir.
there you
It
can
is
go
for
for
our
use.
ease. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that
Yeah.
I excluded. You can go for use it. So same, it is in filter itself. You want to get selected ones, then go for uncheck it. I want to write out that write off that selected one, just go for exclude. Okay, anyhow result would be same. Okay,
Okay, sir.
right.
Thank you.
Srinivas, just one question. I
Yeah.
mean, so like in range of, I mean, for x-axis, suppose here you have 0K, 5K, 10K.
Mm-hmm.
But in my case, I have some dates and I want to display only 1 week at a time. I mean, 1st January to 7th January, then 7th to 14th January. I mean, only label should be 1st and 7th January and 14th January and 21st January. So in a bar graph. So how will I do that?
Yeah, that's next level. I will explain you, Raju. So simple.
I mean, interval of
Yeah,
data. I mean,
date
interval of
interval
dates.
should be there here, week wise as well. You can go for drag the order date into filter shell. Okay.
Okay.
So year level we are getting. I want to get the week numbers.
Uh-huh.
Just go for next week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. We can get it 53 weeks. Which week's data you want it? Okay.
Okay.
At the same time, it's showing the week numbers, right? Similarly, you can get drag that order date into filter shelf. Relative dates. I have the relative dates or range of dates. You can select it. So which date to which date you want to get the data. The date range can be displayed here.
Mm.
Okay, from which date to which date. So let me show you this. Uh, Go for take the subcategory wise and sales as well. Okay, so this particular sales I want to get in December 2021, December 15th to 31st data I want to get displayed.
Mm.
Okay, 2021 December 15th to 31st data I want to get displayed. So how we can get it? We can go for drag the order date into filter shelf. Okay, range of dates you can select it. Next, so the date here directly go for 2021. Okay, which month you want it?
January.
December.
This for December.
Select the 15th from here and 31st I want it. Select the 31st. Okay, only between these details of data I can get into my visualization. Okay, the range we can define it. Okay, the range we can define it here. Particular date range.
But I
Okay.
mean, how to display? I mean, if I suppose I want to display order date on x-axis on, I mean,
Order date you want it, simply drag the order date into that rows. Okay, you want to bring it date you want it, yeah. So simple options you can go for. Once you drag the order date into the rows or columns, it will get in year format, high level, top level of
Mm.
hierarchy is year, right? So you want to get it either month or date. Just there is a triangle, down arrow triangle, right? Just click on that more option. Under the
actually, I
more you
want
have
for
it all.
date. Actually, this is a client requirement. Actually, they gave me, so I was thinking actually in office actually. So they were asking, I
Yeah,
want to
we can
display.
connect differently, Raju. If we go for discuss that requirement, we cannot continue this, right? Yeah, that's a different. So I can explain you that anyhow, but that client requirement related question should be stop us. Okay.
Okay.
So here you can go for so same thing. What you are asking, I'm explaining it again. So you need to select that exact date.
Okay.
Okay. So that exact date you can make it as discrete. Okay. So you
Okay.
can go for here line bar you want it, select the line bar, right? And you can convert into the exact date you want it, right? You can select the
Yeah.
exact date. So remove that subcategory.
So I
So
mean, actually, here we are getting into for each. I mean, on the x-axis, December 14, December 16, and December 18th. 2 days we are getting. So how to change that to 5 days? Like I mean December 14, December 19, December 24.
the
I mean,
range
5 days.
we can go for change it based on the
Can you
access,
please
right? Go
show Srinivas?
edit access.
Yeah.
Okay, so here automatic option is there, and you need to fix it the range, fix it start to end, the range you can define it. Okay, and at the
Hmm.
same time here you have the thick bars gradient. This is the highlight, December 14, December 16, December 18, December 20. This is the grid lines, we can say that. That's grid lines, we need to be change it. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so this is the way we can get it, the dates.
Okay.
Then you wanted to go for not date, month I want it. Okay, you want to go for months, just select the month, we can get the months.
Mhm.
So here we selected only the December one, that's why it's getting like that. You can just swap it. So see January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, November, December.
Mm.
Okay, we can get the months. So earlier what happened is we drag the order date into filter shelf and we selected 2021 December 15th to 31st. Right?
Mm.
So
Yeah.
that's why it's not getting. Now I take it as out, take it out that filter. We can get all the months of data. And we are comparing that each category, which category is performing well. In February, that technology sales is good. In March, technology again it hit the high value. It's a leading. Again in February down. Anyhow, it was in high. And compare with all the months, technology leading sales. Right? Technology is performing well. So this comparison we can do it on period of time from January
Mm.
to December. Okay,
Okay.
this is the way we
Okay.
can build a line graph using the dates.
Okay.
Okay, and here you can go for filter it region as well. You can drag the different region wise how was the sales. So central region, east region, I want to see that apply. Okay, and central region and east region, how was the sales of these categories. So in March, furniture sales is good in central and east regions. Okay, in May again technologies. If you go
Okay.
for June, office supply sales is high in particular region, central and east. Okay, this is the way we can get understand the visualization.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Right?
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. So next, so we can filter the data over here, region wise filtering. So like you can go for a number of filters, apply on top of that single visualization. Okay. So here there is a complexity. I want to show you that. So let me drag this visualization into the dashboard. Let me drag this visualization into the dashboard. Okay, and drag it here. Can you see this? So this is the way we can arrange our dashboard. Okay, this is the way we can arrange our dashboards. It would be like this. Okay, right. So now, so client requested us, we build this, right? So here we can see only order date 2020, 2021 only, right? So if the client want to see the 2019 data also in this particular visualization, 2020 and 2021 we are getting displayed as client requested, and again he want to bring that 2019 data also into this visualization. What we need to do?
Here we are selecting 2019 an order date.
So in the filter, we are filtering 2018 and 19. That's why it's not getting here, right? We filter it out. The data I don't want it, just we filtered out. So we can go with the sheet level. So this is, suppose there is a break fixes. In real time, what happened? The dashboard already built in. You are going to be support that. Okay, you are going to be support that work. So they will ask us, so go for this particular workbook. I want to bring the 2019 data into it. Can you please help us? So what you need to do is go for that particular dashboard and check it. So what kind of data is there? You want to go for the particular sheet level. We have these, this is option go to sheet, click on it, we can come to the sheet level. So what kind of filters are already applied here? You need to check that what kind of filters are already applied. Go for edit that filters. Okay, 2020, 2021 are getting shown and remaining or excluded. He's asking that bring the 2019, check it, apply. Okay, can you bring that 2018, 2019 data also get displayed? You can check that that's reflecting in the dashboard level. Yes or no? It's reflecting, right? So then you can publish it and you can say that, yeah, as you requested, updated the data. So now it's showing that 2019. Take the screenshot and put it in email, send to that. Yeah, you can see that 2019 data is getting displayed.